Yeah. Okay, all we squash lovers from Poona and all around here. Uh, yeah. We have the progress now of the B2 match. We have Syed from Squash Zone and Jaspreet from Law Solutions. As you see, Syed is in white with stripes on his sides and neck, and Jaspreet is in black. You can't miss him. He's a burly, big built man, and he's played a whole lot of squash over the years, because which he's got quite a few injuries on him. But we have Himmat here, who's from the refereeing squad. He's keeping the score right next to me, and just calls Jaspreet to serve from Law Solution to Syed. Very good take by. And we have a nice drop shot from corner to corner. He played it from wall to wall, wall to top to just over there, and got it very beautifully set. Again, nice shot by Jaspreet. Unfortunately, it just hit the tin, just the top of the red line. So, and you could hear the sound as it crept away. And there's a stroke. And we have Jaspreet making full use of his body. The guy in front of him, as the ball came to him, he jammed him and took a stroke. Well played, well coordinated. Yeah. Actually, you should know sometimes how to use your body. And you see that shot by Jaspreet? He just zipped it across the wall, right to the corner of the left-hand side. There's no scope for Jim to get it. As you can see, Syed's shirt, it says Jimmy. Again, he's run into him, and Jaspreet ran to him. Maybe thought he'd get a stroke, but unfortunately, the referee, Himmat, has said it's a let. We have, yeah, that's okay. As you see the crowd now, there are a few sitting downstairs because the screening boys, two brothers who are doing the screening, Salil and Ankush, of this televised game. And it's a beautiful shot. They've allowed them to sit in the front area, but they cannot come up further because you won't be able to sight. And Jim is playing beautifully. He's keeping the ball low, away. 4-2 in favor of Jim. And he's called a stroke again. Jaspreet is sure using his body well, and he's getting behind the line of the ball and keeping Syed in front, so the referee's got no option but to call it a stroke. And it's one of the tactics used by top players. And miscue by Jim. So we have 4-all. 4-all, as you can hear. Himmat is giving it a loud call. And Jaspreet, when playing in rush. He played in rush, and I think Jim had him blocked a bit, but he stroked it. Just player's not ready. Jimmy has to take the serve again. And a good run by Syed. And Jaspreet has made it. 5-all. Score thoda bada lagna. 5-all is score. Himmat is he's good. He's calling the game very well. And all these are from the Squash Academy. Squash Academy, as I told you, there are so many squash centers here. Squash Academy is a brand new center and it trains a lot of youngsters. And this one gentleman sitting next to me, Himmat, is one of them. He trains them at Squash Academy. So, as we can see, Jaspreet serving. What a lovely shot by Jimmy. He bent low, and as I say in squash, if you bend, there is a chance of you hitting the shot very low, and you have more control than when you're upright. And as you see, if you bend, many people don't bend too much. But when you bend, you have more control over the shot and the ball and the movement. And what a lovely shot by Jaspreet. What a lovely shot.
7 all.
7 all. थोड़ा बड़ा लिखो. नहीं छोटा. दिखता ही नहीं. 7 all. That's the reading. And a very nice drop shot. He played it up and away from Jim, and then 8-7 is the score in favor of Jaspreet. That is lost solution. Very good shot. Again, Jaspreet plays a nice shot. Good shot there. 9-7 the score. But in the games that have been played so far, the 3 games, we have Squash Zone, which is 89 points from the 3 games they have played so far. And Lost Solution is 64, so there's a 25-point advantage to Squash Zone. And the score reads 10-7 as they take a 90-second break. Himmat's called out a break as a referee, and they're taking their due 90-second break to be trained, mobilized by their coordinates. Bye. Okay, we have the 90-second period blown away, and we have Jaspreet serving at 10-7 in lead. Lost Solution. Jimmy receiving. And Jaspreet has hit the tin after having actually been in control of that ball. So at times, maybe that little bit of rush, adrenaline rush, and we hit a beautiful shot right now. So as you see, when you play a bad shot, you can make it up immediately, and that's what he's doing. 11-8 is the score as it reads of this time. The second session on. And there's a 10 by Jim. 12-8 in favor. ये देखो, मैं तो कॉल कर दूँ सीधा, वार्निंग दे दो पहले, वार्निंग दे दो. Okay, the score right needs 14, 14-8 in favor of lost solution. So they've recovered quite a bit. Okay, we have in a situation here where Jaspreet has had called a foot fault. The referee has called a foot fault with left foot moving out, lifting up, his foot moving up. Is moving up. Your left foot has to, your foot one has to be grounded and in the box. If not, oh, he's skidded, but he's got up very well. 15-9. So as you see, there are various rules in squash. In the box, you got to serve from the box, and your one foot has to be grounded inside. The other foot doesn't matter where it is. It can be up in the air, wherever. But one foot has to be grounded in the box. When you hit the serve, when the ball hits the racket, that's the way it has to be. So his foot, as you see, his left foot is now in the box. He's got both feet in the box. He's not taking a chance. And play let. There's a let. Referee's very determined doing what he has to do. Though there's a lot of pressure from the players. Jaspreet calling, asking for a stroke. But Himmat says, no, sorry, you didn't get to the ball. You didn't try to attempt to get to the ball. So, as you see, his one foot is in now, one foot out, and that seems to be pretty good. And Jim is making some very, very technical errors. Everything that he has got right now, Jaspreet right at the back. As you saw him, he's right at the back, and all Jim had to do was caress the ball to the front. Just a small little touch, and that's it. You could have put it anywhere, height. But sometimes these things happen. So he's given the point right now to Jim. 10-16? 10-16. So there's a 6-point lead. You have the teams cheering there. Oh, what a lovely shot by Jaspreet. My. He really swashbuckled that shot all the way. He's getting into the groove, and 7-point lead now as he serves. And Jim, from very close quarters, actually hit the ball way past him. And a tin hit again by Jim. So we find this game being controlled right now by Jaspreet. And 18-11 is the score. You must have heard the ref telling me that. Because sometimes I'm watching the players and the score sort of beams off me. So what a lovely shot again. Jaspreet is really doing justice. He is really keeping the ball right down to the crux of the red line, and just dies as it careens off the wall. So 19-11. So all Jaspreet needs 1 point for the second break, and he does it. It's a 20-11. 20-11. There's a 9-point recovery there so far in the second half as they take the 90-second break. So we'll get back to you in a few seconds and give you a break also. And thank you very much for listening in and keeping us alive with your inputs. Okay, we're gonna kick off the third session. This is the final session. Whoever gets to 31 now wins this particular game. And as of now, we have 2011. So 9-point lead for Lost Solutions. Anything can happen. The game can change. It all depends on the players, how they manage to. Like you saw that shot. He stretched right way long. He stretched and just about got it in the neck. And so he's not touching the yeah, so as you can see, Jaspreet is right now in control. 22-11. There's 11-point lead right now in this game. And there's another error by Jim. The 12-point lead. Jaspreet is playing very well, and you can see he's hit a beautiful shot, Jim. He's cradled it from corner to corner, from right hand to the left hand nick. And there's another ticket. So we have 2 points coming up for Jim right now.
13-23.
13-23. 2 points. 13-23. 10. Yeah. 10-point lead. And one more. One more Tinet. Very well done by Jaspreet. Using his tactical strength, getting behind Jim and claiming a stroke. 24-14, as you can hear it very clear by Himmat. There, we have the referee. So we have a technical situation here where Jaspreet saying he played the ball, as one claims is down, one claims it's in the air. So finally Himmat decides, since in fair play he's just giving them the benefit, and Jim also has thrown the ball to Jaspreet. So though he claimed the point initially as a down ball, so it's a let. No let again. 25-14. So we have a 11-point lead. So it seems this game is helping Lost Solutions to come on its own. And Jim is taking that point.
15-25.
15-25. You find Jim doing anticipated, he's doing some anticipated errors. As you can see, he has a chance to finish the shot in the front. He's hitting it out of the back. Jaspreet is playing very well off his left hand. So another point for Jaspreet. 27-15. As you see, this is a good makeup for Lost Solutions. They're made up very well. So now it all depends on the last few points. what a lovely shot by Jaspreet. He waited for it. He waited, and then he just calmly played it wall to wall, just over the tin. Beautiful shot. Score? 28-15. The lead goes to 13 now. Whoa, you can hear the crowd screaming. Each team is really going because every point is important. Yep. And as you see, Law Solutions has definitely taken the upper hand here. And after he trying hard, Jaspreet tried real hard, but Jimmy managed to play what he should have been doing a long time ago. Drop his win. So 16-28. 16-28. So Jim's got a chance to maybe make up a few. And again, you find 17-28. Jim has made another point. So it all depends on the nerves, the frayed nerves. Side to side. And a beautiful cross court. And you see Squash Zone. All the buddies, all the mates of Squash Zone. Giving Syed and he's hit a beautiful shot again. He's taking 4 points right now. He is dropped. He's
19-28.
19-28. So Jim has made up 4 points. I think at this time it's very crucial. And another one. He's taking 5. So you see this game can move. This game can definitely move sideways. It's not as we all felt. Jaspreet was in charge. Suddenly it's shifting and he hit a beautiful shot just now. 29.
29-20.
29-20. 29-20 there. So there's a makeup.
29-20.
29-20. You heard Himmat. He calls loud. Actually, I don't need to call the score. He's doing it for me. Okay. If you see right below with the India white shirt in front is Colonel Agni 03. Very, very senior player. And Jim has made an error.
30.
Match ball. 30-20. 20-30. So it's, you got a match ball in favor of Squash. I'm sorry, in favor of Law Solutions. And Jaspreet is at match point. He serves from the left-hand corner. And Jim, as you can see, his shirt reads. He's waiting either to. And he's hit a very good shot. So he's done 1 point. So 21-30, match ball. This seems. It seemed very close, but the referee called it late. And one more point to Jim. So you see, as we know, he's just on match. Jaspreet's on match point. He's a match point. All he needs is one from the last 4 points, and Jim is carrying on, closing in. And he's hit a beautiful shot. Unfortunately, we have Jaspreet smiling away as he opens the door and crosses the glass and throws. He's very, very happy he's made it through. And the score Himmat? Final 31-22. So we have a 9 point there. We have a 9 point and we'll give it a break. Yeah, the next match is going to be a really, really good match. We have Harman. He's a young boy and plays real hard. And Colonel Agni, Warhorse. He has been in the game for a long time and he really knows it all. But Harman is a very, very clever player and we hope to see a very good match in the coming.